Happy New Year, everybody, or at least the time this video is released. We got ourselves Yu-Gi-Oh! Chaoscharge, episode 13, The Dotted Line. So yeah, time this is out, 2025 has well come to an end, and some are saying thank God, and some are like, it wasn't such a bad year. You know, teach their own, of course. Every year is different for someone else, naturally. Though I do know for some people it was more bad than good. Me, I'm just more kind of disappointed because I thought it was going to be more, and then it was just an experience. But hey, you know what? We all walked out alive. At the end of the day, isn't that what really matters? You know, thought maybe we'd be able to accomplish more, but hey, at least we lived. There are some people who sadly can't say that. But hey, let's just do what we can to make 2026 a better year, right? Who knows, maybe we'll be surprised and something big will happen. Also, I do like how we decided to champion without his sunglasses now, because now we see without sunglasses, so yeah. Right now, let's just enjoy ourselves another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Chaoscharge. I started 2025 off watching Sonic the Hedgehog 3, the movie, and now I'm starting 2025 off, or rather, ending 2025 watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Chaoscharge. I can think of worse ways to start and end the year, am I right? Also, I do like to notice we got Chronomaly Atlantis added to the intro song, probably more with the new member of the crew. Anyway, last time in the previous episode, we got introduced to Phoebe and Casey, I think it was. I bad with the other girl's name. Cassie? We'll get reminded of the names here.
How's it going, Jenna?
Going alright, thanks for asking. And
after Jace lost his mojo, he's gonna get it back at the card shop.
That's great. Tell her we said hi.
Can do.
Who's your new boyfriend?
Very funny. I'd like you both to meet Jace Hubbard.
Imagine a man named Jace and a girl named Jessica getting together.
Hold on,
what is the world coming to?
I thought that.
I know it's Jenna.
Familiar.
Shut up.
You two have heard of me before.
I'm famous?
Yes, we have.
You're the only duelist who has entered more professional tournaments using pendulums than any other duelist.
Oh great, he's the Triff Gaming of this world.
I'm surprised
Pendulum Bistic!
The pro dueling circuit haven't reached out to you.
Even if they were to offer me a spot, the pro dueling circuit right now is not worth my time.
So what brings somebody
I'm
like
tired
you
of seeing
into
the
our
same
card shop?
3 decks everywhere.
We're here on an important
Variety,
mission to get
people,
done.
where is it?
Jace needs help. A lot of help.
Come on, Jenna. It cannot be that bad.
How are there 10,000 Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks and everyone's playing the same 3 things?
Oh. It's serious.
Yeah.
Very serious. There's nobody I trust more to help Jace with this matter than the two of you.
We'll need the full story before we can start.
Jace, it would
Well,
be
it all
best to
started when
tell
my
them.
mom met my dad, and not that far back! Oh, sorry. It's an easy joke, but it's
So
a
that's
fun
what
joke.
happened.
We're really sorry that happened to you.
I lose one duel to Jenna, without access to many of my deck's playmakers, and then everything seemed to fall down. Like a stack of dominoes.
And
Yeah,
you
one
never
thing led
put
to
this
another.
best friend of yours in his place?
He's long gone, on his way back home to the apartment he and I stay at. I didn't get any chance to confront him. But even if I did, I feel like it wouldn't make a difference knowing I'd still be stuck in my current position. It's a
As
position
pointed
I
out,
wanna get
AJ's
out
being a
of.
bit of a dick,
We
but
hear you.
Austin was exactly off
But if
scot-free
you want
considering he's
to
been doing nothing
accomplish
but
that,
belittle
you must
AJ
begin at
every
the
single
starting
step of the way.
The starting
No
point
one's a
for
good guy in
almost
this
every
scenario.
duelist
They're just both
is their
assholes
deck.
to each other.
Take him to the back room.
Right this
Fortunately,
way,
there's no
Mr.
drama
Hubbard.
behind the scenes between
Jenna,
Jace
you'll
and
need to
AJ.
stay
It's
out
just
here.
for the story, so that's a
You
bright
know
side.
Cassie, she prefers one-on-one sessions.
Yeah. Listen to Cassie and hear out what she has to say, Jace. It's the first step in resolving this matter.
Alright,
Okay, so your first step, take out all of your pendulum monsters and put in these shiny new links. Gives them a rush stool deck.
And here we are.
This is it.
there's nothing in this room but that table.
I don't know
I'm
why,
not
for some reason
missing
my brain flashed back to
Am
when I
I?
faced Carly and
The
Jace
table
Jessica
is all
and
that's
friends
needed
on the
for our
Dolce deck.
one-on-one.
Ugh.
And we have plenty of privacy.
Just what I always wanted.
Now, I want you to lay each card in your deck and extra deck face up on this table. I
having
want
a
to see
concentration
every card
duel.
you're working with.
Okay, simple enough.
They had a concentration duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds.
That's
It's cut out
all
from
of
the
them.
English dub, though. It's only in
Alright,
the
let's
sub.
have ourselves a look.
I give credit to Jace for actually putting the dual disc on the model, because this is a situation where he could have just have the model come off, would have been totally fine, but he's actually going through all this extra effort.
Well,
You can have your own
Needs a
opinions
lot
about
of
Jace and
much-needed
Chaoscharge, but you
improvement.
can't call this lazy.
This build does seem to focus solely on your Supreme King strategy, and that is a recipe for disaster.
I mean, it's the heart of the deck, clearly. Nice shot.
I have a question about your deck.
and what's that?
I see Performa Pals, I see your Supreme King's Arc Engine, and I see a lot of other cards bringing it together. So I'm very curious, and be honest with me with your answer. Why this deck? Why did you build it?
What do you mean why? Performa Pals are great. And the Dimension Dragons are.
There it is. Dimension Dragons. You are not playing Performa Pals, you're playing Get to Zark. The rest of the deck is basically scaffolding you forgot to take down.
I know what I'm doing. I've run different variations of my deck over the years, experimenting and seeing what cards work and what cards don't.
But they
I've
all
even
lead to the
tried this
same
method
root
in some
cause.
tournaments.
Yes, and you likely have trophies that sparkle. Congratulations to you. That has absolutely nothing to do with what I asked.
Is it sad that this is the most screen time I think Cassie's gotten
Cassie,
ever?
what are you doing?
Including JH Vice
Oh, sorry.
Principal?
My apologies. Your monsters are talking loudly.
Talking
I'm
like
sorry,
you could talk
could
to
you
my
repeat
deck?
that?
Your Performa Pals. They're upset. Not the, you forgot their birthday kind of upset. More like the, you keep sending us onto the stage for a show we're not trained for upset.
Hang on, Cassie, back it up a little, cause now my head feels like it's filling up with questions. First question, how would you know what my cards are saying? And the second question, do you really understand the playstyle of Performa Pals?
Answer to question number 1. Ever since I was little, I've been blessed with a special gift, one that allows me to communicate with dual spirits. And before you ask, yes, I am being serious. The gift itself is a rarity. Answer to question number 2. I can tell you straight up with brutal honesty that I know a lot more about Performa Pals than you do.
Really?
Doubtful. So far with the way that I've been using them, sometimes as combo pieces to get me to Zark quicker, I've had no issues.
Is that so?
There's your problem again.
Fascinating.
You said
Tell
it
me,
again.
Jace,
Get to Zark
humor
quicker.
me. What is Performa Pals' play style?
Momentum.
No.
Pressure.
Try again.
Offense.
Somehow more wrong. Performa Pals are
Entertainment.
defensive, protect their friends types. They are support monsters. That's their thing. 5 Rainbow, Metal Claw, Bubble Barrier, etc. And you were running them like disposable rocket fuel.
I win with this deck. So if the monsters are sad, maybe they shouldn't be.
Good metaphor,
They're doing
actually,
their
the
job.
rocket fuel.
Jace, winning doesn't mean you're playing well. It only means you're winning.
That's nonsense.
No, it's experience. I've seen plenty of duelists in your situation breeze through tournaments on one trick, only to fall apart when someone counters it, and your entire deck is one trick.
And
A
that's
very
what
loud
happened
and very
earlier.
dramatic trick, yes, but still. Performa Pals really love their duelists. That's part of their makeup. And yours keep saying the same thing, we could help him more. But you don't let them.
They really said that about me?
And the Dimension Dragon said, and I quote, "For the love of all timelines, give the others a turn."
Wow. Even the
It's just
aces
like how my friend
don't want all
Austin
the
laid it
credits.
out. I do rely on Zark a little too much.
A little?
Okay. More like a whole lot. So what are you saying, or asking me from all this? You want me to play actual Performa Pals? You want me to put away Zark altogether?
That's not what I'm
I
saying.
want to help you fix your
I'm
flaw.
saying give him a
That's
back
what you
seat
came
for a
here
bit.
for. Plus your Performa Pals have been waiting quite a while.
Stop
to
letting
get on
Jesus
some
take the
action,
wheel.
and it's
Jesus
starting to
never got a
seem like
driver's
it'll be
license.
nice if you don't.
Performa Pal Union. Great, fantastic.
Oh, they already voted. Unanimous.
What? Well, I never hosted an election, so there. Their vote is invalid. I thought for a second she was holding Toon World like the Altart.
Is all this really necessary? More specifically, the part of all this with you holding onto my deck box that contains my deck.
Yes, because the cards in your deck. They've asked me to supervise.
I'm sorry, what? It's that freaking thinking meme like the
Step 1. You're going to duel, using only Performa Pals.
I'm gonna
Only
what?
Performa Pals? I was kidding earlier when I brought that up. Their plays are slow.
They're supposed to be. Performa Pals aren't about speed. They're about teamwork, playing defensively. Keeping each other alive long enough to make a real plan. Instead of that, I pray Zark solves this routine you've been using.
But Cassie, if everything else gets cut, then how am I?
Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon can stay.
Why Odd Eyes?
Odd Eyes
He's
is
an honorary
the
performer, pal.
gatekeeper, the one-dimension dragon who plays
He's
the
invited to
best
the
Performa
cookout.
Pals. If you're going to learn how Performa Pals themselves actually breathe, you start there.
I'm sorry, I know what it's
You're
doing.
the
I just keep seeing the
If it's what I
meme.
have to do, then I'll do
The
it.
internet's ruined my brain, but also made me
Good.
laugh a lot more, so
Step 2.
evens out, I
Once
guess.
you've actually spent time with using Performa Pals, with them, not around them, we work up to all 4-dimension dragons. You need to learn to meet them one by one.
Meet them? Did I hear that part correctly?
Yes, that's what I said. Individually, talk to them, learn how their temperaments work, how they see the duel. Dark Rebellion is very moody and territorial. Clearwing
he's the
has
punk
an ego
bitch.
bigger than your win streak, and Starving Venom. Well, he has opinions.
With a capital O?
Oh, very, and most of them have.
And he's not afraid to share them online,
Great.
on social media.
Then, there's step 3. Once you've bonded with the Performa Pals and the 4-dimension dragons separately, then and only then do you bring things back together with one final piece.
Please tell me that final piece is what I think it is. It's Zark.
Bingo. Zark is not intended to be a weapon, not a cheat code, not a big shiny eraser you slap on the field because you're tired of thinking. Zark exists to unify the dragons, to embody the harmony of all those play styles, not override them. Once you actually understand your deck, really understand it, then Zark becomes what he's supposed to be. He becomes the finale, not the whole show.
That
I do
is
still
interesting,
have some doubt on doing all
doing
this,
this
and I
basically
hope
the
you understand that.
anti-Arc 5 of what it was.
You are starting from
Taking its own
scratch,
path.
from square one. Some may not see this as making any sense, but it will end up working out for you
No,
in the
no.
end once things
What she
start to
says does
come
make
together.
sense. Build the deck back up.
You know
You've been going at
something,
one
Cassie?
pace the
You make
entire
all this
time.
sound
It's
almost
starting to
poetic.
fail you. You
It
need to
is.
try something new and maybe
Leave
build
your
back
deck
up to
in
that
here
one
with
pace
me.
and see what
I'll
causes
adjust
to go
it and
wrong.
build it for you free of charge.
Plus, it
Then we'll
is going to
move
cause
on
us to
what
go
will
a little
come
bit more
next.
different in these duels
Your
rather than just,
monsters are
I summon
tired of
Zark,
waiting,
GG.
And one of them is threatening to write a formal complaint to management.
I'm scared to ask. Which one?
Starving Venom.
Skullcrabad Joker.
Oh,
Oh no, he wouldn't.
He already did.
I just can't seem to catch a break.
but Skullcrabad Joker, you're like my main go-to
Cassie
guy.
will be
You do
wrapping up
so
shortly with the build
much.
she wants Jace to try out.
Sounds good. Keep us posted.
Will do. I got to go. Jace and I will see you both back at the apartment when we get done.
Okay. Bye, Jenna.
Is the deck all finished, Cassie?
It is. Hey Jace, I'm all finished.
Still not sure how I'm going to feel about this, but we got to give it a try at some point.
Well, Jace, what do you think?
It's not a bad build, I'll give it that. Where's Phoebe?
Good question.
Isn't she supposed to be helping as well?
Is she like stalking or something? TV?
Whoa.
What the
what's
hell is going on?
Don't worry, Jace. I asked the same thing during my first time here.
Wait, what? No, I'm more lost. What is going on?
Just what kind of card shop are you and Phoebe running here, Cassie?
One that's a
What is that
transformer.
Just a little something me and Phoebe built under the card shop, with a ton of help. It's our custom-made platform dual field.
Is
Fuck
this
your
Phoebe?
tables, I've got a dual field.
That's the first question people usually ask us. Right, Phoebe?
Yep, it is. It's all city
I
approved.
have
No
thought
need
she was
to
gonna be like in
worry.
a dress or something fabulous.
Are you, my opponent?
Cassie does the decks, I do the dueling. That's how me and Cassie run our
Sounds simple
card
enough to
shop
me.
so well together.
Hey Phoebe, to spice things up for your duel with Jace, you should use that one deck you built where Shining Angel was seen as your ace monster.
Ha ha ha, very funny Cassie. Come on Jace, onto the
I
duel
appreciate
field
the
we go.
reference. I'm the one who I suggested something similar to that, just like, hey, Shining
you
Angel,
ready, Jace?
you got it right there to reference Jace, Vice Principal. Hey, we
hope
got a
so.
line. I'm happy with
Let's
that.
do this.
Let's duel. Let's see what you can do. I'll let you take the first turn.
Let the fun
Well,
times
fingers
commence.
crossed. Let's see how this Performa Pal deck does. First, I'll activate Terraforming. This lets
Sky
me add
Iris,
Sky
yep.
Iris from my deck to my hand.
What else was I gonna search? Frickin' Mausoleum of the Emperor?
Then I use Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon's effect from my hand. By discarding Revolution Dragon and paying up 500 life points, I can add a Dragon Pendulum monster to my hand. Next, I'll set
So
the
far,
Pendulum
so
scale,
standard, but
using my
didn't
scale
completely
1
remake
Performa
the
Pal
deck.
Odd Eyes Seer and scale 8 Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. Now I use Seer's Pendulum ability. All I have to do is destroy this card, and then I get back another Odd Eyes monster from the graveyard to my hand. And since an Odd Eyes card was just destroyed, I can use Arc Pendulum's Pendulum ability.
Summoning a new Odd Eyes
Now
from the
I can
deck.
special summon Performa Pal Odd Eyes Valet
Oh.
from my deck.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
With Valet's effect, when he's summoned, I'm allowed to send another Odd Eyes monster from my deck, straight into the graveyard. Now I'll discard Revolution Dragon back into the graveyard and
Oh, it's not a
pay
once per
500
turn?
more life
Dang.
points. This time, I'll add Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon to my hand. Next I normal summon Performa Pal Skullcrabat Joker. Since he was
Just
normal
hands him the
summoned, I'll
note to
use his ability
management.
to add Performa Pal Pendulum Sorcerer to my hand. Next I use both of my Performa Pals, and create a new circuit. I link summon, link 2, Heavy Metal Foes Electromite.
Electromite, alright. Also, welcome to 3 in
And
Master
I was
Duel.
expecting beyond the pendulum.
They'll put
Electromite is
Electrum to
summoned.
3 in
I can add
every
a Pendulum
format
monster
except the
from my deck to my
TCG.
extra deck face up.
Heck, they'll take it off the
I
ban list in
select
every
Performa
format
Pal
except
Odd
the
Eyes
CCG.
Dissolver. Next I will set scale to Performa Pal Pendulum Sorcerer in my Pendulum Zone.
Did you
But
know that
then,
Electromite's
I use Electromite's
unbanned
second
in Dark
ability,
Duel
allowing me to
Stories?
destroy
The old
Pendulum
Yu-Gi-Oh video game?
Zone.
It also doesn't exist yet, but that means it's
Return
not
my
banned,
face-up
technically.
Performa Pal Odd Eyes Dissolver from my extra deck to my hand. Lastly, when a card leaves the Pendulum Zone, Electromite's last ability triggers automatically, which lets me draw one card. Then I set the Pendulum scale again, with scale 8 Arc Pendulum Dragon, and scale 1 Odd Eyes Persona Dragon. I can now summon monsters from levels 2 through 7 at the same time. I Pendulum Summon. Perform a Pal Pendulum Sorcerer and Odd Eyes Seer, both next to Electromite's links. As well as from my hand, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon.
What's good? A little bit more animation out of that loop
Now
there.
I activate Pendulum Sorcerer's ability. Since he was special summoned, I can destroy up to 2 face-up cards, so I choose Seer and Arc Pendulum. Then I add Perform a Pals from my deck to my hand, up to the number of cards I destroyed. And one of the cards happens to be Perform a Pal Lady Ange. So I activate her ability from my hand. I discard Lady Ange and another Perform a Pal, and basically get myself a free pot of greed. Next I place Perform a Pal Odd Eyes Dissolver into my Pendulum Zone. Now, I activate Dissolver's Pendulum ability. I can fusion summon a Dragon Fusion monster using monsters in my hand or on my field, without the need of a polymerization. So I'll fuse together my Odd Eyes Seer and Pendulum Sorcerer. By combining the powers of Pendulum, I create new life. Dragon with different colored eyes, take flight, and unleash your Cyclone of Destruction so that nothing will be left standing. I fusion summon Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon.
Can't bounce anything though.
Then I activate Butler's
went
effect from my
first.
graveyard. By destroying Resolver in the Pendulum Zone, I can bring Butler back to the field.
This is the most Pendulum Zone interaction
Now,
I've seen in a
Butler,
long time.
Hot-Eyes Pendulum Dragon, and Link to Electromite. To
Normally
create
with
my
Pendulum
second
decks, they'd just be like, I set the scale, I set the scale, I'm basically
Link
done with the
4,
pendulums
Unchained
unless I update
Abomination.
their effects.
That's all I can currently do. I end my turn.
That's how you begin our duel? Very well. My turn, I draw.
Hey, look on the right side, he didn't
First,
Zark
I'll
you.
activate a field spell of my own. I activate Nightmare Throne.
I thought that was a cleave
I
for a
have seen
card.
that card
Great,
before.
we gotta deal with you,
It's an effort
Bell.
for decks centered around you, Bell.
Your instincts serve you well, Jace. But I'm not dueling you with a Yubel deck.
Oh?
You're not.
Nope. When Nightmare Throne is activated, I can add any fiend monster from my deck to my hand, as long as it has 0 attack and defense points.
Okay.
I add the Pendulum monster, Double D.
Oh,
Kepler.
crap. I'm going through my brain like, okay, it's not gonna be the Sacred Beasts. What else could it possibly
Sorry, Jace.
DDD?
It's nothing personal, but I'm about to show you the difference in our pendulum skills.
Okay, so Spooky
First,
wrote this
I normal
episode. I thought
summon
the
Savant
dialogue was
Kepler
proof
to
of
my
that,
field.
but then there we have
And
the
I activate its
DDDs.
special ability.
I can't go and just waste Vortex Dragon's negate immediately.
It is
I need to
it is
try
kind of
and
weird
time
that
it right.
DDD are the anti-odd eyes,
I will
but you're
let
thinking
Kepler's
about it the
ability
wrong
go
way.
through.
We have circus
Since you
animals
did,
and their arch
Kepler's
rivals,
ability will let me add a dark
businessmen.
contract card from my
If you
deck
think
to my
about it, it
hand.
actually makes a lot of
I
sense
choose dark
symbolically.
contract with the entities.
One's
Next,
having the
I
time of their
activate
lives, the
my
other one's in
spell
boardroom meetings.
Dark contract with the gate.
And I put
I'll
emphasis
use
on
its
the
effect
word
right away.
board.
During the main phase, this contract lets me choose a Double D monster in my deck and place it in my hand. I'll take Double D Savant Copernicus for later use. But for now, I'll be activating Double D Scale Surveyor's special ability from my hand, which allows me to special summon it, since I currently control another Double D Pendulum monster. Now
What
I'll
the
be
fuck
using
is this
Scale
in? I'm
Surveyor
sorry.
and Savant Kepler to forge the path of my circuit. I link summon Link 2 Triple D Abyss King Gilgamesh.
Which lets her search
When
pendulums.
Gilgamesh is link summoned, I can take 1,000 points of damage. Then, I can set my own pendulum
I bet you
scale
should just
using
stop
2
there. When
Double D
Gilgamesh is
pendulum
summoned, I can
monsters
take
from my
1,000
deck.
damage.
So I
The
set
end.
the pendulum scale using scale 0 Triple D Divine 0 King Rage, and scale 5 Triple D Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok. I can now pendulum summon monsters from levels 1 through 4 all at the same time. I pendulum summon and call upon 2 monsters. Double D Scale Surveyor from my extra deck next to Gilgamesh's Link, and Double D Savant Copernicus from my hand. By summoning both of these monsters, I'm now allowed to activate their special abilities.
I won't chain or respond with any effects on my end.
Very well then. First is Double
You
D
let me
Savant
cook, I'll let you
Copernicus.
cook. That's just
Since it was
equality.
summoned, I can send 1 Double D monster from my deck into my graveyard. Then, Scale Surveyor doubles its level, so it becomes level 4. Which in turn means this. I construct the overlay network using level 4 Scale Surveyor and Savant Copernicus. I Xyz summon Triple D Wise King Solomon.
Oh, if he's so wise, why has he only got
I activate
1,800 attack
Solomon's
points?
special ability. By using 1 overlay unit, I can add another Double D monster to my hand. So I add Double D Swirl Slime. But it won't be staying in my hand for long. I can discard Swirl Slime and another Double D monster from my hand to perform a fusion summon. I fuse Double D Swirl Slime with my Double D Cerberus. Give birth to the sanctified warrior of authority who wields her mighty blade. I fusion summon, spread your wings and be born, Triple D Oracle King Dark.
Hi, Dante's Ace.
But
Who?
she should be the
Exactly.
least of your worries. I rebuild the overlay network with rank 4, Wise King Solomon, to bring out a monster that always gets its target.
Not if it misses.
I Xyz summon. Take aim, rank 5, Triple D Marksman King Tau.
Interesting way of doing the
I
voice
activate
work.
his special ability. Since I took effect damage this turn, by using 1 overlay unit, you take 1,000 points of damage. And
camera,
one of your monsters
camera.
loses 1,000 attack and defense points. Electrostatic Arrow.
Ow. Well, that
I'll
wasn't
weaken
very
Unchained
nice.
Abomination.
That-
And now, I sacrifice my Marksman King Tel, in order to special summon Triple D Destiny King 0 Laplace from my hand.
How come its attack points aren't determined?
Because
We'll
it's
get to
always
that in
double
just a
what your
minute.
monster stats
Now,
are.
since I sent King Tell to the graveyard, I can use its other ability.
You ever seen
I
Clear
can
Vice
send
Dragon?
another double D monster from my deck into my graveyard. I choose double D Necro Slime. Now with the setup finished, let's battle. My triple D Destiny King attacks Unchained Abomination. When my Destiny King battles another monster, its attack points become double the original attack of the monster it's battling.
Oh crap, original.
Not if I activate Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon's special ability
Now he's
first.
using the negate.
By returning my face-up Persona Dragon from my extra deck back to my main deck, I not only negate your king's ability, but he's destroyed your throne.
Fine with me, I'll try again with another monster. Oracle King Dark, slay that abomination! Sanctified Slash!
Seeing that abomination die makes me
Main phase
happy.
2, I place one card face down. You're up, Jace. Let's see if you can attempt to make a comeback.
Being honest, I sure hope I can. Let's find out. My move, I draw.
Well, your
The
extra
first
monster
thing I'll do
zone's
is activate
open,
Perform
so at
Appeal
least you can
Lady
catch
Ange's
some from the
ability from my
grave.
graveyard. When there's an Odd Eyes card on my field, Lady Ange can place herself into my Pendulum Scale.
That's nice.
Then I fully set the Pendulum Scale, with Scale 1 Lady Ange, and Scale 8 Perform Appeal Odd Eyes Valet. But I won't Pendulum Summon just yet.
Oh?
I'll first normal summon
Waiting?
Edge Imp Chain.
Hello?
Jace, mind explaining what that card is doing in your deck?
Don't ask me, I didn't put it in there.
She's the one who tinkered and built this build for me.
Keep watching the duel.
Yeah,
It will soon
it's a,
make sense.
you'll see.
Then I'll activate Sky
You'll
Iris's
find
effect.
out.
By destroying a face-up card on my field, I can add an Odd Eyes card from my deck to my hand. So I'll take a second
Who
Odd Eyes
is
Revolution
the
Dragon.
Frightfur? Trick question!
And since
Ask
Edge Imp Chain
another.
was sent
You
to my
said any
graveyard,
question.
I'll activate its
No
own ability.
fair!
I'll spell Frightfur Patchwork to my hand as well. Next I activate that Frightfur Patchwork. I add the spell card Polymerization, and a second Edge Imp Chain to my hand. Now I discard my second Revolution Dragon, and pay 500 more life points to add the Odd Eyes Persona Dragon that I shuffle back into my deck. Now, I once again, Pendulum Summon. Making a return from the extra deck, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon,
I'm back, bitches.
as well as Persona Dragon, and a second Perform Appeal Pendulum Sorcerer, from my hand. And since I special summon Pendulum Sorcerer, I can activate
for
his
searching.
special ability once again. I'll destroy Lady Ange in my Pendulum Zone, and add a second one to my hand. Since I don't know the identity of Phoebe's face-down card, it may not be a good idea to just rush in. So, I think I'll proceed cautiously for now.
It's enough Dark Rebellions you
Next,
can't overlay
I play
either.
Polymerization. I fuse Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon on my field, with the Perform Appeal Lady Ange in my hand.
What kind
Once
do you
again,
go into with her?
by
Is she a
combining the
spellcaster,
powers
maybe?
of Pendulum, I create new life. And this one is ready to howl. I fusion summon. Perform Appeal Odd Eyes Metal Claw.
I thought they needed a beast-type monster. I must be thinking
I'll
of
switch
Beast-Eyes
Odd Eyes
Pendulum
Vortex
Dragon.
Dragon to attack
I guess it's the
mode.
Dark Performer Power or something.
Battle.
Oh
Metal
well.
Claw. Destroy Triple D Oracle King Dark.
I love how it's always covered. It's got
Metal
those
Claw's
metal
ability
piercings
now
too,
activates
just on
since it
top of all the
declared
other
an
metal
attack.
stuff. You know, in case you didn't think
Every
it was gothic
monster on
enough.
my field gains 300 attack points during this battle phase.
Solid
Give
power
him Metal
boost.
Claw.
There goes your healer.
Vortex Dragon. Take out Abyss King Gilgamesh.
I activate Gilgamesh's other ability, so since it was destroyed after being link summoned, I can special summon another double or triple D monster from my extra deck or graveyard.
I'll chain by using Vortex Dragon's special ability. I return my face-up Skullcrabat Joker to my extra deck, and negate Gilgamesh's ability. Which also means you're wide open. Pendulum Sorcerer attack Phoebe directly.
Nice little magic effect.
The battle phase is over, so Metal Claw's ability wears off. That's all for now. I'll end my turn.
I think Jace has got this.
Are you counting Phoebe out of this duel yet, Jenna?
No, I'm not. I said that I think that Jace has got this, not the other way around.
You must have a lot of faith in your boyfriend.
You just zip it.
Well, yeah, you
Well,
have a lot of
Jace,
faith in
I'll
your
admit that you're doing
girlfriend.
all right,
No, there's
so
anything
to
wrong with
speak.
that.
But I'm not out of this duel. I trust my deck, and I know that it will respond.
Whoa, hey, what's going on?
When Duelist and Deck unite as one, a new path forges the future. Go Shining Form!
What the hell is going on? She's Sailor Moon. Zexomorph. The hell am I looking at?
What's with the sudden costume change?
Right?
This is like something I saw once on television.
Right?
Phoebe, you have some serious explaining to do.
Seriously!
For another day, Jace.
No, not another day. Right here, right now. We're pausing the duel.
Let's
You
get
have
back
just
to our
transformed
duel.
magically into another
A
human
duelist
being.
backs one with their deck
Stop!
can change
The
the
card
outcome
game
of
is
the
not
duel.
more important.
All they need is one draw that shines the path of victory. Go
I'm gonna
Shining
do what the
Draw.
Zexopro tag does best. Cheat!
First, since it's my next standby phase, my Dark Contract with the Gate inflicts 1,000 points of damage to me. But Zero King Rage's Pendulum ability instead nullifies all of that damage. Next, I'll activate my Dark Contract with the entities. But we'll get back to that later.
Do you
I'll
like
use
our
Dark
outfit's a bit
Contract
more of
with
a
the Gate's
Declan
effect
Akaba
again.
inspired? Well, then he had more
This
gray.
time I
We can
add
also
double
work with
D
the sort of
defense
heaven and
soldiers to
hell
my
motif.
hand.
Hair being heaven,
Then I
elf being
summon it.
hell.
And use its special ability. It lets me summon one of my 2 monsters currently in my pendulum
Enter to
zones
take
directly
Zero
to the
King
field.
Rage.
I choose Triple D
Huh?
Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok.
Okay,
And by
unexpected, but
summoning
I'll
Abyss
take the L.
Ragnarok, its special ability lets me special summon another Triple D
Oh,
monster from
that's
my
why.
graveyard.
No duh.
I don't think so. I activate Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon's special ability.
And I'll chain to Vortex Dragon's ability with my set card, Triple D Headhunt.
How long were you sitting on
Whenever
that?
I have a Triple D monster on my field, my trap negates the effect of a monster, and lets me take control of that monster until the end of the next turn. Abyss
could you
Ragnarok's
not?
special ability
Could you give
now
it back?
results, so soar once
you don't
again,
have to do that.
Triple D Oracle King Dark. After that I activate Double D Land Soldier's effect from my graveyard. I destroy my Dark Contract with the Gate, and Land Soldier can be special summoned. And that's not Land Soldier's only ability. Once per turn, it can increase the level of a Double D monster on my field up to the number of Dark Contracts on my field and in my graveyard. There are currently 2, and I will select Land Soldier to gain up to 2 levels. But, I only need 1 more. I tune my level
Overlay.
3 Double D Land Soldier with level 7 Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon.
I'm gonna freaking do it, Jace!
I Synchro Summon! Unleash your storm with 1 swipe! Triple D Gust High King Alexander!
Crap!
Now since I special summoned a Triple D monster from the extra deck, I can activate one of Entity's effects which depends on the monster I summoned. Since it was a Synchro monster, you can't target Triple D Gust High King Alexander with any card effects. But there's much more coming. You see, when I have a Double D monster on my field, I'm allowed to special summon Double D Griffin from my hand. I now will overlay my level 4 Double D Griffin and Double D Defense Soldier, in order to build myself the overlay network. I Exceed
King
Summon, the
Seesaw.
bravest warrior king that commands the 7 seas with his clad iron fist.
The greatest one, the only one! I guess that means you're the best by default.
Wave King Caesar's Exceed Summon lets me activate another of Dark Contract with the entity's effects. And I'll also use Gust High King Alexander's special ability. Whenever a Double D monster is summoned, Gust High King Alexander can command another Triple D monster to rise from the graveyard.
Which means now that there's
Return
3,
Triple D
it
Marksman
gains
King Tell.
3,000 attack points.
Now Dark Contract with the entities, since I summoned a Triple D
High Gust
Exceed
King
monster,
Alexander
will
is
let
an
me banish a
OTK
card on the field or in the
machine.
graveyard. I choose Odd Eyes Persona Dragon. And then, I proceed to use King Tell, Wave King Caesar, and Abyss Ragnarok, to forge the path of my circuit. I Link Summon, Link 3, Triple D Sky King Zeus Ragnarok.
I thought she was going to summon Beyond the Pendulum.
Since
Or
Wave
Exceed
King
the
Caesar
Pendulum,
and
whatever
King
the Link
Tell
3
were
one
both
is
sent to
called.
my graveyard, I'll activate both of their special abilities. Caesar
Imagine
lets
that
me add
after
Dark
all this
Contract
talk
with
about
the
how
Stomp King
Jace
from
should
my
use
deck to
his
my
Zark,
hand.
she summons her
And
Zark.
King Tell sends another Double
It's like,
D
are you
Necro
hypocrite?
Slime from my deck to my graveyard. Then I'll activate Necro Slime's special ability from my graveyard.
I did see
By
the new box
banishing
set for
Necroslime and
the
Double D
DDD
Cerberus
Zark
also in my
in
graveyard,
stores
I
recently.
can
I gotta
fusion
admit,
summon
I
a
was
Triple D
tempted.
monster.
Didn't go for
I
it.
call
Money's a little
forth
tight
Warrior
right now,
King
but
that's
I was
about to turn
tempted.
up the heat with blazing power that scorches its enemies. I fusion summon Triple D Flame King Genghis. Since I fusion summoned a Triple D monster from the extra deck, my dark contract with the entities lets me regain 1,000 life points.
You can
Then
feel
from
free
my
to
hand,
say I end my
activate
turn
Dark
anytime
Contract
you'd
with the
like.
Swamp
Don't
King.
worry.
With Dark Contract with the Swamp King, I can once again fusion summon this turn. Since it's for a Triple D monster, I'll fuse the Oracle King Dark on my field, along with
You should
Marksman
play the
King Tunnel in my
3001
graveyard.
that it basically does the exact same thing but worse.
I fusion summon, burn it down with your ignited strength, Triple D Flame High King Genghis.
I'm definitely having a
This is
chat
not
with
good.
Spooky
It
after
just
this
keeps
episode's
getting
over.
worse.
That's an understatement. Phoebe's going all out with these plays like it's a walk in the park for her.
Yep,
That's
and
'cause it
my turn
is.
Still not close to being
She turned
finished.
into a magical girl and now you're
Activate
being like,
Flame
well,
King
this is pretty
Genghis's
normal
special
for her.
ability. When a Triple D monster is special summoned, Flame King Genghis can bring back one Double D monster from my graveyard. Return Double D Copernicus. And Flame High King Genghis has the same ability as his original counterpart, so I activate it as well, commanding yet another Double D monster to rise from the graveyard. Return as well, Double D Griffin. Double D Griffin's special
Take a look
ability
at this
activates.
face. Take a
When
good
it's
long
special
look
summoned
at
from
this
the graveyard,
face.
I can
This
add
is the
another
face of a
Double D
man
card from my
who
deck to
stopped
my
paying
hand.
attention to you
I
about
will
5
choose
minutes
Dark
ago.
Contract with the Zero King, which does count as a Double D card. Then I activate it. With Dark Contract with the Zero King's effect, I can destroy my Double D Copernicus and special summon another Double D monster from my deck. In this case, my Double D Dog. And for the finishing flourish, I now overlay my level 6 Flame King Genghis and Double D Dog to build the overlay network one more time. I exceed summon, command the 7 seas and its deepest depths with Clad Iron Authority, Triple D Wave High King Caesar.
Fantastic. Now,
I
hit
feel
end
like I
phase.
should be surprised, but I'm not. Did you have to go this hard on your final turn, Phoebe?
No, but I
didn't
want
see
to.
why not. Also, in case you didn't already know, Gust High King Alexander gains 3,000 attack points whenever there are 2 or more other Double D monsters on my field.
I would use Valet's pendulum ability, but even with it, Phoebe has more than enough damage to finish me off. I accept my defeat in this duel.
Gust High King Alexander, attack perform a Pal Metal Claw.
You guys,
High King
don't, what
Caesar.
happens,
Take
you
out
realize
Pendulum
now that he's
Sorcerer.
lost a duel, there's a chance he could relapse. Be like, you know what, no, I was right. I should have used Zark more. Because clearly, if I didn't,
Flame
this
High King
happened.
Genghis, attack Jace directly, and
I'm not saying
finish this
Jace
duel.
would do that, I'm just saying there's an argument now. Not saying let him win, I'm just saying there are 2 sides of this argument. Now explain.
What are you thinking?
DDDs,
inside
a
that
perfect
head
deck
of
you
yours,
want to
Jace?
play if you want to make people think you're
Just thinking about
smart.
the duel. I knew I was
Because
screwed the
having a
moment it was
5-paragraph
revealed
essay to
Phoebe was
explain
using
how your
double Ds.
archetype works means it's a
Still,
good deck.
You did alright with the pure Performa Pal build
Meh.
Cassie had you use.
I probably would have won the duel if Phoebe didn't resort to using that weird shining form transformation.
Yeah, seriously, that kind of distracted a lot of
It
us.
felt like a screw the rules moment.
Let's be real, Jace. When is this game anything but screw the rules?
Good point.
Okay,
I
you don't
didn't
have to
want
be
to resort
right.
to using the Shining Form, but it's better you both know about it now. Do not tell anyone else, this stays between the 4 of us. The less people know, the better.
So we can't tell our friends about this secret.
Correct? Not Carly, not this Austin Silver friend of yours, or that AJ fellow, absolutely nobody else.
Then why reveal it to both me and Jace?
For right now, all we can say is that part of the answer to that question lies with Zark.
With Zark,
Zark has a shining
Yes.
form?
But that's all Phoebe and I can reveal and say for
The
the
Ray
time
Dragon.
We'll reveal more information on that part, and more about the Shining Form, down the road when the time is appropriate.
Now is
But
down
for
the
now,
road. It's later
you
than it
both
was
need to promise
earlier
us
in the
you
day.
won't tell anyone.
Speak, woman!
You have
Spoken
our
like a
word
true
and our
woman.
promise.
And how come he can't read any of my
Thank you.
signs? Their signs turn left to go right, except on a Sunday
keep
when it's
practicing
Tuesday
with
and
that pure
raining
performer
and there's
power
snowdrops
while
outside.
Jace.
Okay, Cassie. Not that I'm getting out of the city and heading back home anytime soon anyway.
Nope.
Hey,
AJ
at
took
least
the
now
stuff.
you're heading in a good direction to start
And
fixing
the
the flaw
Uber
you were
bill to
so
get back is
concerned
gonna be
about.
a bitch.
Yeah, that's true.
We should start heading back to the apartment, Jace.
I don't suppose that shining
Yeah,
form can
I've got a
sprout
lot of
angel
practice
wings,
to get
can
in.
it?
The sooner I can start, the better.
Thanks again for all of the help, both of you.
Yes, thank you both very much.
Our pleasure. Phoebe and I expect to see you again soon, Jace, to see how you're doing with your training and practicing. Okay?
Yes, Cassie.
It was nice to see them again, though, regardless of all
We got
this.
to meet Jace Hubbard himself.
Give them an extra bit of screen time
and now,
outside Jace
after
Vice
some time here at our card shop,
And give Phoebe
he's had a
legit win.
chance
Good for
to show
her.
growth and get even stronger.
If only I could have told Jace more.
Plot
about
twist, there
what
was
else
never a
some of
card
his
shop.
cards had to share. Specifically, Zark and the 4-dimension dragons.
Let's talk further in the back room. What's said between us needs to stay between us.
Let's let
Jace
the
doesn't know any
cameraman
of
back,
this
though.
information that
He
you're
can
about
come.
to tell me?
No, he does not. But one day he will learn the truth. I'll keep this brief. The dual spirits of the Dimension Dragons in Jace's possession, they had a very specific warning, and it should concern the both of us. All 4 of them. They are the original 4, the ones that were a part of the battle.
No. The very same battle that involved
The over 100 numbers. And the evil one known as Chaos X sees Barry and Hope.
So these two have a history in this timeline. The Dimension Dragons fought the number monsters here, and I guess their Zark beat Hope.
Dragon.
Barry
Attack
and
8
Hope.
to 10 the Conqueror Star and end this duel.
Duel over.
Utterly obliterating the bots.
Chimera Tech over Dragon. Attack his monster and eviscerate all of his life points.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Huh? Mystery monster.
Chimera Tech over Dragon has been scrapped. Time to end this duel.
As you can see,
Even the
Master
champion
Reggie,
needs a little training
Kaiser's
from time to
learning
time.
his new deck better than we hoped. His training against the dual robots is more effective than what was to be expected.
I'm impressed, Cersei. Very impressed. It must still be a little surreal for you. Kaiser's back in your life, and he's a member of the Chaos Knights now.
Maybe. But it is worth bringing up to note that having me duel Kaiser inside a sphere field was high risk. If Kaiser managed to destroy Utopia Ravi, the entire plan would have fallen apart in an instant. I don't think he would ever forgive himself if he won our duel, only to lose me again, knowing absolutely nothing on how dangerous chaos numbers actually are.
So very.
That's right, this is addressing the problem, just like
Chaos numbers are not
this
just
is addressing
ordinary
why no one
cards.
died.
Once a duelist summons a chaos number, a link can be formed between the two.
And once that link itself is formed, chaos numbers can transfer vast amounts of extra dual energy into the host duelist.
Forming a link and transferring vast amounts of extra dual energy into the host duelist is what makes chaos numbers so dangerous. These risks increase when there's a chaos field active. The moment a chaos number is destroyed, the link is severed, and it becomes like that of a fuse on the end of a bomb that's just been lit. From that moment on, for the duelist, life hangs in the balance. For once the duelist life points hit 0, that fuse burns out completely. The excess amount of dual energy absorbed by the chaos field, in addition to normal amounts, is too much for the host duelist to handle.
Which is exactly why I didn't want to use the chaos field against Kaiser in the first place. As I've pointed out already, there were big risks to this part of your plan.
You still followed through with it, though. I knew you could get the job done, so there would be no repercussions. That part of the plan is also now behind us. With Kaiser on our side, we can start moving on to the final phase of this big plan of mine. Admittedly, there was a small part of me that considered granting Chairman Garner his wish to the full extent.
Smart choice on your part. Not actually going through with that idea.
Right?
Why, thank you. It's been more fun toying with Chairman Garner, getting his hopes up. I've had a lot of fun doing the same thing to Tobias.
I've waited a long time for Chairman Garner to get what's coming to him.
I know. That time is just around the corner. You won't have to wait much longer. Which
Next
reminds
episode.
me, I have a very important
Well, we gotta wait for
question to
Jace
ask
to get
you
friends and other stuff.
regarding
Jace thought to
Kaiser.
keep focusing on other things
Which
too.
is?
He has final say.
Has Kaiser attempted to use the newest weapons that I've personally given him?
Newest.
He hasn't. Not yet. But he will soon.
See to
Maybe
it
he
that
hasn't summoned
Kaiser
the
learns
Chaos
to
Disease
master
yet.
their power. I want this task completed before Kaiser is scheduled to return to the stadium for his duel in the finals.
Yes, Master Reggie.
To be continued. Well, that was a very explosive episode. I badmouthed DDD, but they are fun, typing all that stuff. One of those things not for me, but hey, people have fun with them and they do other things, and you know what? I may be more a fan of the simpler decks, but there are some who like the high IQ decks and doing all those extra moves and stuff like that. There's a deck out there for everyone. That's the glory of the game and all of that. And it was a really good duel back and forth with each other. Mostly for the Sailor Moon-esque transformation at the end. They're like, excuse me, I'm sorry, what? Oh, we'll tell you later. No, you won't. Come right the fuck back here. What? It's like if Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a somewhat more realistic series, like, first time a Tem transforms, kind of be like, actually, you know what, screw the duel. What the fuck just happened? But it's one of those just kind of like hand wave for the sake of the show and all that stuff, but it's still like one of those where it's like, sorry, what? I know it's done for drama and all that extra stuff, but just still, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Buster Outfit's a bit more Dante-esque from Devil May Cry series. I'm interested to see more of that in the future, that's for sure, especially seeing what all of our cards can do, and apparently Zark has some ability to do that as well. And especially with that whole, apparently the numbers fought the Dimension Dragons at one point and caused this big epic war, and I guess in the end the Dimension Dragons won and the numbers went down, and now they're coming back up again and regaining their vengeance of some sort. There's clearly more of the story than meets the eye. I mean, maybe Barry and Hope did his whole promises doing this time to Reggie Rever about the whole, we will build you a utopia. So, if you can't trust Mewtwo, who can you trust? And doing his whole spiel, I guess, for lack of a better term, and promising the world when he can't bring much. But who knows, maybe he can do all that. I mean, he's a god at the end of the day, and he's turned to stone. And the whole reason they're getting this dual energy is to release him from the stone and probably cause mass problems again. Kind of feels like the heroes should know this stuff, but then there's no pacing to this drama. Anyway, yeah, it is nice to hear. I did like hearing about all that extra stuff and hearing about Jace with the whole background with his performance powers and talking to the deck and stuff like that. That's one of those things in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where I feel like it could be touched on a bit more, just the whole talking to your deck and how your deck thinks, just thinking about them and their opinion. It's sort of like the equivalent of like Pokemon, and it's like, how does your party feel about you? It's like, how would they feel about it? Just like, it's an interesting thing that Yu-Gi-Oh! Touches on every once in a while, but I don't feel like it ever goes full circle. Like, GX had that moment in the Main and Love episode. Luna could feel Yusei's deck in the 5Ds anime. Zexo had that great moment in the it's the statue duel thing where Yuma got to experience the point of view of his monsters and what they go through every day and stuff like that. And of course, Arc 5 was all about sensing your monsters and how they feel about the Dimension Dragons, that sort of stuff. And then Vrains, they're all virtual world anyway, so who gives a crap about the monsters? But yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it may be a card game anime, but if we can tie it into the cards a bit more, that's great, and get their opinions. Because we could say a little like, that's kind of cheesy and stuff like that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a little cheesy, let's be real here, but we have fun with it. So I did like seeing that sort of stuff and going into the inner machinations, I guess, of the cards and how they feel. And yeah, they have felt they even felt about Jace's weakness about being, you're just making Zark.deck, and it's like, how do you think that makes us feel? It's like, yeah, how does that make them feel? About just like, imagine this friend keeps calling you always so you can just be basically his Uber or something like that. You wouldn't feel like that's a very good friend. It's not even like, I don't know, be my Uber and we'll go and get Popeyes or something later. Just, no, drive me here, and that's it. It's like, you're probably not going to keep that friend for very long. I mean, unless they're paying you for something, but you know what I mean in that sort of thing. It just doesn't feel very good. I mean, it's nice to know the deck doesn't, like, despise him or anything like that. It's like, oh, how dare you, Jace. Well, apparently Skullscrabat Joker has issues, but overall, they're still fine. It is nice to see Jace sort of earning his dragons back, I guess, with time. To build the deck back up in order to get that Zark again and feel like you actually earned him this time. And I guess once you properly earn him, then you'll get the transformation, I guess. So that'll be interesting to see that get unlocked. I'm still questioning about the whole Jace losing thing. That one, I'll need some more time to think about that one, just because, it is for the best, and Jace took his L fine, didn't go running away and all that stuff. He's not going to do it again, but it still feels like, would it have killed you? I don't know. Maybe that's me. But whatever, I mean, Jace still took the L fine, and he's trying to build back from it. At the end of the day, it's not one of those things where it's just like, oh, you learn performance powers. You will now win every duel in the series. That would be very realistic, so they're trying to keep it somewhat to be like, yeah, Jace has unlocked his new deck and all that stuff, but he still has room to grow, so that's probably will still help for the best. Whereas someone like, we have someone like Phoebe, it's just like, I don't think they're going to show up very much again. Like, maybe once in a while, but not much. I'm still interested in that Chronomaly girl everyone's showing up. Because now it feels like Phoebe and frickin' Phoebe and frickin' Cassandra have now more going for them than the frickin' Chronomaly girl. It's like, we gotta get an episode on her or something, because she's in the intro and all that stuff, and we have not seen her yet, so I am very interested in seeing her story and how this all plays into it, because it just feels like an extra add-on character. Just like, and this guy too, I don't want her to become Bastion's Fire Dragon. Let's put it that way, okay? Although, funnily enough, we did finally get closure on that thing, which I'm opinionated on, because just like, they didn't make Fire Dragon, we put Fire Dragon in the intro because we thought that we were going to do this thing with Water Dragon, and yada yada yada, just like, the short of it is, so why can't Konami just make the card then? It's like, okay, so it wasn't in the anime. And? When has that ever stopped Konami? I'm sorry, we can't make any more Blue Eyes, guys. Blue Eyes didn't show up again in the anime. We're not allowed to make... Fuck, hell no, they've never done that. Why can't you make Fire Dragon at some point? At least for that closure. They will print every fucking card in this game except Fire Dragon, I swear. They're gonna... I don't know. I mean, it's cool that it was for the magnets and stuff like that, but it's still like, that's not what we wanted. I don't know. But it was cool to have closure, I guess. We got a lot of closure with other Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows, so that was pretty neat. And, yeah. Oh, well. I guess it'll be interesting to see what more happens in Chaoscharge and all these new developments and what will happen more in the story in the future. And I am looking forward to the future more, because this was a really well-written episode and all that stuff. There were points I disagree with, but overall, I think it was overall a strong episode. And, nothing's perfect. Sorry. But, excuse me. Anyway, yeah, that's the end of the episode, and I think this is a pretty strong start to 2026, at least the time this video comes out. But I guess until we find out what happens next time, I thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and hope to see all of you in the upcoming year, or in the current year. See you all next time. Later.